Welcome to my channel, Thrifting Adventures. So recently, my son and me traveled to Bend, Oregon to go to a baseball tournament, and I decided to visit a thrift store. And the first thing I spotted were these cute little thimbles. I wasn't sure what they were at first, but they were adorable. It almost seemed like, someone donated their whole thimble collection. I think they wanted $1, $2 a piece. I don't collect thimbles, but they were so cute. They also had a lot of salt and pepper shakers. I don't typically sell salt and pepper shakers, but they had a whole collection. And of course, they had like a lot of plates and dishes, mixed match that you often see in thrift stores. The toy area was kind of depleted. I did see this grab bag of Barbies and a Monster High doll. It was $3. I think I ended up buying this bag because of the Monster High doll. I always get requests for Monster High dolls. And by Whatnot sales, I'm also looking for specific types of Barbies that are worth a little bit more money. A lot of these were kind of generic looking. They don't sell for a lot. And I have a ton of Barbies already for sale. But I like how they bagged them up, and I think all the bags were around $3 a bag. So I just ended up buying the one bag that had the Monster High doll in it. They had a lot of little random toys, but nothing too exciting. Nothing flew out at me. When I look at the plush, I'm looking for things like jelly cats or Folkmanis puppets, things like that. Things that I can sell, certain vintage Disney plush. I dug to the very bottom, but did not find any of those types of plush. I know a lot of people avoid plush. They don't even look at it, but I always check out the plush because there are certain ones that are worth quite a bit of money. But yeah, there is a lot of plush. And I don't usually like to spend more than a couple dollars on plush because I can often find them at garage sales anywhere from a quarter to maybe 50, 75 cents each. Then it was interesting, they had this bin of toys and individually priced each item, so that seemed like it took a while to do. This was so cute. I don't know what it was. It looked like it was for maybe a game, a part to a game. It was like a weird grandma with a big mouth. Then they had this. This was a kind of a vintage toy, but I think they wanted a few dollars for it. It's from Little Mermaid. A lot of puzzles. I never get puzzles unless they are new and sealed because I don't want to count out the pieces. This was a cute little planter. Look at the little baby. It did have a crack in it, and they wanted $5. So that was a little high. We had a little Elvis piggy bank, $3 for that. That wasn't vintage. It was a reproduction. This was a cute little musical ceramic piece, but it actually didn't work. I tried turning it earlier and it didn't really play music or turn. But it would have been cute for a display if someone wanted to get it and didn't want to hear the music. These were cute little containers, but I've seen them often. They're kind of common. So I always like to look at the miscellaneous breakable items because you never know what you'll find. But this thrift store didn't have a lot, and it seemed like if there's anything that was kind of vintage, there was something wrong with it, like cracks or chips or broken. This was cute. Again, they wanted $5. And it had little chips here and there. So I passed on that. And then you see a lot of stuff from the 80s, 90s, kind of a lot of knickknacks and little tchotchkes. I wanted $1 for this little Victorian revival piece. And then you've got like the little Homeco pieces. I rarely ever pick up pieces like that. They just do not sell for me. And I'm basically looking for stuff to resell. I like to look at the mugs. I don't typically pick up Starbucks mugs unless they're like maybe $1 or $2. Sometimes I'll pick up some Disney mugs or funny mugs. This one was a really cute mug. But I'm pretty picky on the mugs I pick. Oh, this book was funny. It had these pretend comics in it, kind of making fun of the old school comics. So if you pause it and read it, it is pretty hilarious. I only want a few dollars. Frazzled. Catastrophes. They had some cute books. They were all individually priced. I usually like thrift stores where all the prices are the same, not individually priced. So I didn't find anything. They kind of wanted too much for the books. That was a great set right there. But again, they wanted a little bit too much for it. I can't remember what it was priced at. And then all their tops were $6, which doesn't quite make sense to me because some of the tops you can get at Walmart and Target for less than $6 brand new. So, yeah. This was a cute vintage 80s sweater. I typically don't wear them anymore. I went through a phase where I did wear them. They had a lot of just regular looking sweaters that you could get at somewhere like Macy's or JCPenney's or Kohl's. The brands weren't that spectacular. The furniture area was pretty cool. I liked this big giant chair. It kind of reminded me of the 90s. Leopard chair, $40. Be really cute in a little studio apartment. The jackets were kind of sparse. The North Face used to be a great seller for me, but a lot of North Face is just not selling. They want $17 for it. Way too much for a worn out North Face fleece. $13 for a Columbia shirt. I can often find Columbia shirts at the bins, and I will pay probably 50 cents each. And again, they had a lot of bike helmets, which I was super surprised. People really like to bike in Bend, which I noticed. But just tons of bike helmets. So if you're looking for a bike helmet, Bend Thrift Stores is the place to go. I would never buy a used motorcycle helmet because you don't know if it's been in a wreck or has damage. It just seems like a big safety concern. A lot of typical little lamps and lampshades. This was a pretty cool lamp. They only wanted $13 for it, which was surprising since they wanted $13 for a Columbia shirt. That was cute. I often see these kind of things at Ross or TJ Maxx. And these were great because they had the lids, and oftentimes you find these dishes without the lids, so that was cool. And then here's some furniture pieces that I thought were pretty neat, just to point out. But this was a nice little cute thrift store. I didn't find anything except the bag of Barbies, but it's always fun to explore new thrift stores in new cities. And thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up.